Hello, my beautiful boys and ghouls. How is everyone doing today? Turn this light down. Oh, I feel like I got something in my eye. So, you guys, I finally made it to 300. Hi, Tavy. How are you today? So, I finally made it to 300, you guys. Hello, Ashley. So, I'm getting ready for winding down my night. So, hence the face mask. It's supposed to be neon, you guys, but it definitely is not neon. And I made it to 300, so I thought it would be fun. I'm clipping my nail. I just got started getting around, and I apparently broke my nail in the process. So, yeah. So I have a face mask on. I figured we'd sit here and chit chat and do a tag. If any of you have been with me before, which I'm sure some of you have, um, when I do tags, I kind of invite people to be interactive, but we're actually going to use that as part of our um, giveaway today, too. Just because, why not? You guys, is the lighting better now? Is it worse? Is it better than what I had before? I can turn it down to... Hi, Brandy. How are you today? We're going to do a bit of a spooky tag today along with this subscriber celebration. So I made it to 300 like last week. I wanted to see if it would stick. It did. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a giveaway. Oh, no, Ashley, I totally understand. I don't mind. I understand. I appreciate that you stop in completely. You guys, I feel like there's something in my eye, but there's not. I have a mirror down here if you're wondering where I'm looking. But we're going to do our 300 subscriber giveaway. Hopefully we get a couple more people in. If not, we may do it a little different. But I figured we'd start off doing our tag, and we were going to do a little creepy tag because, well, that's what we do on this channel. I even have on a creepy t-shirt, and then I have on my Minnie Mouse ears. Does it make any sense? How is everyone doing today? Ashley, I had so much fun with you in Jessica's live, like always, because, you know, Jessica's amazing. Is the lighting better, you guys, or is it worse? I know I have on a funny face mask, but I was just curious because I switched up my lighting, and I think it's a little better. I'll show you. Hold on. So this is my lighting now. I'm going to change it up and kind of mess with it. But this is the lighting that I had before, and then I had another light on this side. So I think the new light is a lot better. She is amazing. She is probably one of the sweetest people you will ever know. Is the light too bright, though, is the question. Hello, Tia Marie. It was better from before. I need to play with it a little bit. I just got this light, and unfortunately, the mount for my phone came broken. So I need to get the mount fixed, to contact Amazon and try to get the mount fixed. So, but I figured we would do a tag, you guys. You guys up for a tag? We're gonna do a the way I do my tags on this channel, and hopefully some of the girls that are usually here will be able to hop on because they know how I do them. What I do is I go through the questions. I look too bright. Should I turn I can turn it down a little bit. I got like a little button here. I just don't want it to be too dark. Oh, that's really dark. Is that better though? It's kind of better, but it looks kind of dark too, so I'm not sure. I'm kind of playing with it. It's my like new thing, so I don't even have it set up exactly how I want it set up yet. I still have the cord like right in front of me, which I'm going to run it behind my makeup desk when I get a chance. All right, so the way we do our tags on this channel, I go through and I give my answers. This one I did a little bit different. Usually I don't really put my answers to the questions, but this one I'm going to, since I'm going to use it for, look, my mask is dripping. Since I'm going to use it as the basis for some of the giveaways tonight, as long as we get some people on. If not, it's going to be really easy for you guys to win. That'll be really easy for you guys to win anyway, because, I mean, by more people, there's maybe 10 that come in here. So, yeah. We're going to do 50 spooky questions to ask your friend group to get into the Halloween spirit. So it was just 50 spooky questions. I don't care if it's Halloween or not. Every day is Halloween for me. It's just, that's my life. I like creepy things, so I do creepy all the time. Is the lighting better now, you guys, or should I make it a little bit brighter, a little bit darker? What are you thinking? Yeah, I like my creepy tags, and I hate when things come broken. Luckily, this is something I got it from Amazon, so even if the seller doesn't want to fix it, it's just a phone mount. Like the light clearly works, so that little spot is gonna bother me. I'm totally gonna kind of push it out. Just so you guys know, I did this is supposed to be the Freeman neon mask. They're like those little dollar masks. It was just something to do. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play with it later. I was just making sure it was okay for now. But this is the tag we're going to do. I did go through and I answered the questions. This time I'll elaborate on my answer, but the reason I answered the questions is because I'm thinking the way we're going to do this is to see who remembers, like who's actually paying attention, and maybe we'll use some of the questions for the giveaway answers, because my giveaways are always random. I don't know exactly what I'm going to ask to do the giveaway, so, and I need to know if you guys win. I want to know if you guys want it to be a mystery or if you want to actually see what your products are. I don't care either way. It's completely up to you. Full disclosure, I don't ship super, super often. It's usually once a week, but sometimes life does get in the way and it takes me a week or two to get things out. I know Alice is not on here now, but I did ship her giveaway from, I think it was the last live or the live before that. I already shipped that out today, so she will be getting that soon if she does hop on. So this is 50 questions. We may not go through all of them, but the first question, number 1. Brandy, I'm so glad you're here. And it's okay. You can win too, girl. Trust me. I have no problem with that. Hello, Lorena. Doing a face mask, doing a goofy little tag, just kind of hanging out because it's time to celebrate. I mean, I'm pretty excited about hitting 300 and it actually sticking. Hey, Nicole, how are you today? You guys, Nicole has a pretty awesome channel too. You have to check her out. I actually got hooked on her for 31 Days of Halloween from last year. I watched it late. I didn't watch it when she posted it, but I'm not sure how I found her, but she did a 31 Days of Halloween series that, like, if I have time to do it, I'm going to do it. I might have to do some pre-filming though, because I can do a Halloween look anytime. I totally will too. Okay. So question number 1 in this creepy little Halloween tag. It's, if you were given the death penalty, what would your last meal be? What would you want your last meal to be? And you guys are going to laugh at what I say. Again, I like when you guys answer the questions and I can actually interact with you. If you don't want to, that's totally fine too. You can just sit and listen, but I think it's way more fun if we interact with each other. So if you were given the death penalty, what would your last meal be? You guys, I would totally want pizza. I wouldn't be given the death penalty for anything. Believe it or not, I'm actually a pretty good girl. But I love pizza. It's probably what I would want my last meal to be. I'm sure it changes all the time, but I always like pizza. Lobster and ribeye. Taco Cabana soft tacos. I've never had Taco Cabana. I'm not familiar with that. Shrimp cocktail. I think everybody's got that one food that no matter what, they enjoy. Roast with potatoes, carrots, and onion. That sounds really good. I would switch it up though, and I'd probably do like a baked chicken with potatoes. Yeah, that sounds amazing. But I would probably want pizza because I'm sure I'm not going to get pizza. Steak, tacos, pizza, brownies, fried cheesecake with ice cream. I am all for that. Yes, if I could only have one, I'd pick pizza. But if not, I'm down for all of those things. Absolutely. Okay, number 2. What do you want etched on your tombstone? And I thought about this one for a minute and I didn't want to take it too seriously. I don't know what I want etched on my tombstone. I don't know if I'm going to be a mother, if I'm going to be a grandmother, what I'm going to be at that point in my life. So I said, okay, well, what would be fun? And at first I thought of something that made me giggle. And then I was like, you know what? No, my nickname, and you guys see it on my channel name, is Tragedy. There's a band that has a song that's Beautiful Tragedy. So I put Such a Beautiful Tragedy. I know it's weird. I just couldn't come up with a thoughtful, concise answer for this particular question. Actions speak louder than words. I like that. I actually do like that. Very cool, Brandy. Very cool. Okay, question number 3. And you guys can answer while I'm doing the other questions. I do try to make sure I read all of the comments and respond to them. All of yours are really inappropriate. I'm okay with inappropriate too, Tio. I try to censor myself on my channel, but I am not as... I'm not as good as some of the other people. Dear stress, here lies another victim. Ain't that the truth, Ashley? Okay, question number 3. If you were to commit a murder, how would you go about it? So if you were to commit a murder, how would you go about it? I'd make it look like an accident, girl. Make it look like I was never there. I don't know. I've never thought about committing a murder, so yeah, I don't know how I'd go about it. But I'd have to be very sneaky. I just look like a total dork there. I know, I do that a lot. Okay. Have you ever said Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary in front of a mirror? Yes. Oh, so many ways. I mean, I've never thought about it either. Yeah, it's just like I haven't thought about it. I like that they're creepy questions, but depends on the person you're murdering. Do I want there to be a body? True, because if I dislike them that much, I don't care if they're ever found or not. Let's hide them. We'll just hide them. Have you ever said Bloody Mary in front of a mirror? Yes, I think everybody's done it when they were kids. They've all heard the ghost story of Bloody Mary. No, you've never tried it, Tia? Yes, many times, and sprinkled water on the mirror with the lights off. Yep. I have too. I was all for the creepy things. I liked trying to be scared because I don't get scared, you guys. Like I want to, but it's other things that creep me out. Like real life creeps me out more than anything that would be creepy. Okay, number 5. Would you spend a full night inside of a haunted house if someone paid you to? Would you spend a full night inside of a haunted house if someone paid you? Yes. You don't have to pay me. I want to spend the night in a haunted house. I think it would be creepy and cool, and I want to explore it. And honestly, most haunted houses are like creepy old places, and I think it'd be absolutely amazing. Yeah, Tia's like, tell me how much money because I'm not doing it otherwise. I would do it for free, girl. I think the experience would just be interesting. All right, number 6. Have you ever used a Ouija board and what happened? Have you ever used a Ouija board and what happened? Yeah, I've used a Ouija board too. Same thing, just like Bloody Mary. Did that stuff as we were kids, along with like trying to levitate people. It was just weird and it was all in good fun. So I played with one like as a game before I really believed anything like that. Number 7, have you ever had an unexplained experience with the supernatural? Have you ever had an unexplained experience with the supernatural? I actually have. I went to Alcatraz with a very good friend of mine, and everything was cool. We were exploring the Ouija board is the one thing that freaks you out. I can definitely understand that, and I would never in a million years play with one. Well, I can't say never, but hello, Natoma. How are you? So I have had an unexplained experience with the supernatural. It was when we went to Alcatraz. My friend and I explored the entire jail. We actually did this during the day. We didn't get to go to the island at night. We did the daytime tour. And when we got to the kitchen area of Alcatraz, of the actual prison, both her and myself felt spirits and heard voices that were not actually there. It was a pretty creepy thing. Like, it didn't scare us, it intrigued us. Like, we wanted to know why, of all places, would we feel that way in the kitchen of the prison, you know? Question number 8. Do you have a hunch about the way you will die? Do you have a hunch about the way you will die? No, I ain't got no clue. Life is so short. Hi, Priscilla. How are you? Like always, we're doing a silly tag. We're celebrating 300. The apocalypse. Yes, awesome. You have twice. First time was before your grandma passed away. Before you knew your oldest was maybe 1 and woke up and started laughing in the middle of the night. I actually had an experience when my grandmother died too. I woke up in the middle of the night the day that it happened. Once you get to put her to sleep, your brother's son did the same. That's wild, Tina. You think she was saying goodbye? Okay, I'm gonna try not to cry because I had experiences with my grandmother. I was very close with my grandmother, so I do believe she's absolutely still with me all the time. We've had so many apocalyptic dreams, it's not funny. That's wild. I've never had an apocalypse dream, actually. I'm totally all about like Walking Dead and Resident Evil and anything that looks post-apocalyptic, but there's a show called The 100 that I really like too. The 100? Yeah, The 100. I watched it on Netflix. I know it was on CW. I'm actually waiting for my mask to dry too, so I have no hunch about the way I'll die. I don't want to know. Pre-Walking Dead, nice. And another time was about 2 weeks after your grandpa passed away. You had a dream he was trying to talk to you, then woke up to his smell. Oh, wow. Hi, Missy's Enchanted Channel. How are you tonight? Thank you so much. You sure you'll mouth off to the wrong person? That's how you'll go. They're just going to take you out. You're going to say the wrong thing at the wrong time, right? I love it. Okay, the next question, question number 9. I'm good. I'm good. We're celebrating 300 subscribers. We're doing a goofy tag because, well, that's just what we do on this channel. I got a face mask going. We're just doing all kinds of stuff tonight. There is going to be a giveaway here in a few moments. We'll do the first one. Number 9, which Stephen King novel unsettled you the most? Which Stephen King novel unsettled you the most? And I'm going to say none of them unsettled me, but my favorite Stephen King novel is Different Seasons. It's the one that has, oh, The Stand is really good. I love The Stand. So again, post-apocalyptic. None of them really like unsettled me, but I love Different Seasons, the book. It actually has the book itself. I find Stephen King kind of boring as an author, but he has great stories. I just think he puts too much in his books. So what Different Seasons was a bunch of different stories. And that was The Body, which is also known as the movie Stand By Me. It was Rita Hayworth in The Shawshank Redemption, which is Shawshank Redemption. So that particular book had a bunch of different stories, and all the stories in it were actually good. Apt Pupil was also in it, and I forget what the other one was, but they were all fantastic stories. Pet Sematary, your brother read it to you when you were real young, and then you saw the first movie when you were like 8. That's pretty young to see Pet Sematary. The Shining, it didn't freak you out, but you liked it. Hello, Ralph's Trucking and More. How are you today? Yeah, they don't scare me, but I actually enjoy horror very much. That's why we do these creepy tags on here. So, question number 10, which unsolved murder fascinates you the most? Which unsolved murder fascinates you the most? You're pretty sure that's what happened to your dad's old cat. You guys, I'm so excited to see the new Pet Sematary movie. Oh my gosh, I want to see it so bad. But I love Pet Sematary too because of how cheesy it is, and I don't know if they can replace Gage in Church for me personally. So, what unsolved murder fascinates you the most? And I actually really like the story of the Black Dahlia. Hello, Heather. How are you today? You're not late, baby. We haven't done much yet. We're going in through another tag just because this is a little bit of a creepy one again. And we're celebrating 300. We're going to do a couple giveaways and just have a good time. You know, they are makeup giveaways. So I'm fascinated with the story of the, actually 2. I'm going to do 2. The one that fascinates me most is the Zodiac Killer. And the reason why is because I lived for a few years. I lived in JonBenet. That's a rough one. I'm doing good. I hope you like scary stuff. Thank you so much, Heather. I appreciate the congratulations. So I guess the one that fascinates me the most, like I said, I wrote some answers down, but I'm all for, like, if I've changed them, I change them. I'm sorry, you guys. Black Dahlia is one I find very interesting, but the most fascinating one is the Zodiac Killer. You was watching Freddy and loved it, automatically was addicted. I think I was like 5 or 6 when I saw my first Freddy Krueger movie. And yes, I was scared, like not scared, but I kept like covering my face because it was different. But I couldn't stop watching it either, even at like 5 or 6. So Zodiac Killer, it's because I actually lived in Fairfield, California for a few years, which is 30 minutes from Napa Valley. So while I lived there, that was like living basically where that happened, where that killing happened. So I find it extremely fascinating. Like I watched all sorts of stuff on the Zodiac. So question number 11, in your opinion, what is the most brutal way to die? In your opinion, what is the most brutal way to die? Hello, Donald Trump. How are you tonight? We've seen you in here before. Freddy never scared you. Jason did when you were 4 or 5. You guys, I don't scare horror movies. I want to, I want to. There's other movies that creep me out, but probably Drowning or Burning Alive. Didn't they catch some guy they thought might be the Zodiac Killer? They have. They've had a few. There's always been speculation, but they've never figured out who it was. Another cool one's Jack the Ripper, who, again, they never knew who it was for sure. I hate Jason. It bores the life out of you. Drawn and quartered. Oh my gosh, Nicole, that would be pretty harsh. I actually put a kind of funny answer for this, you guys. I didn't put anything real because drowning, I'm like, okay, drowning would be bad. But once you get to a certain point, like, and see, I thought fire too, but fire to me, like, you would think, I mean, think about getting tattooed or any like sort of normal pain. My first thought was the endorphins kick in, and after a few minutes, if that, I don't think you're gonna notice. Like, you're not gonna feel like anything anymore. Hello, Ashley. You like watching lions eat a buffalo alive? That's a pretty bad way to die, I guess. Fire does scare me too. I've been burned a few times in my life, so it does freak me out. Hello, Jessica. Oh my gosh, we got a party up in here. Yay! I'm so happy since it's, you know, supposed to be a celebration. Okay, so me, I put a goofy answer. In your opinion, what is the most brutal way to die? I said the most brutal way to die would be alone. Wah wah. Yeah, I want it to be quick too. I'm with you there. I want to just go. Ashley's getting her little poops in there. I see that, Lorena. I seriously spell Ashley's name with the poop emoji now, so it's poop emoji and then Shlee. I don't know why I started doing it. I just thought it was funny. Okay, question number 12. Which horror movie scarred you for life? Hi, Missy. How are you? No horror movie scarred me for life. You guys, I just can't with the horror movies. They don't scar me. There are some movies that have affected me. They're not necessarily horror movies, though. Like, other movies bother me more than horror movies. Horror movies are just kind of a chuckle to me. Like, they just don't creep me out. I want them to. I'm good. I'm awesome. I hit 300. I stayed at 300. So why not celebrate? We're still not quite dry on this goofy little mask, but that's okay. I figured I was just going to jump on while it was on because why not? You guys know I'm going to be real, so I jumped on while I still had it on because I got to get ready for bed eventually. The Exorcist, yeah, a lot of people don't do clowns, and clowns don't really bother you. Linda Blair freaks you out, but you do believe in that crap, and it gets me. I can definitely understand that, Priscilla. Yeah, I'm very in touch with the spiritual side of me when it comes to feeling presence or Children of the Corn. Yes, that's a good one. I like Children of the Corn, though. I really do. Like, for a long time, I said I wanted to name a child Zebediah because of that movie. Yeah, a lot of people are scared of clowns. Clowns just, they don't bother me, you guys. I'm more scared of people than the Children of the Corn creeped you out. You know, a lot of people, it was Children of the Corn too because of the, like, leader in that, but I kind of liked him. I thought he was kind of cool. I'm telling you guys, I'm weird. Scream creeped you out, Missy? Really? The Stand. I love The Stand, though. The Stand, I think, is a phenomenal film. Like, seriously? Yeah, I love old scary movies, too. We've talked about scary movies a few times on this channel. Okay, question number 13. Have you ever seen a fresh corpse? Have you ever seen a fresh corpse? I'm telling you, these questions, they're getting deep. And you guys, just so you know, if you guys are sticking around for the giveaway, it can be anybody that wins the giveaway. They are smaller prizes, but I'm going to do multiple prizes. It takes a lot to ship these little packages out, and a lot of you guys know it does take a lot to ship them out, but you are going to get quite a few little products in each bag. Yes, too many times. I hate to hear that. Are we talking about in a casket? It doesn't really say. It just asks, have you ever seen a fresh corpse? I've never seen a fresh dead body, but I've seen fresh corpses because I've seen deer and whatever sort of animal. You didn't eat corn for years, Tia. That's fantastic. She's like, nope, not gonna happen. Ashley, you've seen like a human dead body? Or, because I've seen animals, but I've never seen a dead body. I've never seen a fresh human body, but passed away loved ones. Yes, so have I, unfortunately. I didn't even like consider people that I really knew. I was thinking more like somebody got hit on the side of the road or something like that. You work in a hospital, so you see a lot of them. Geez, Priscilla, I'm sorry. Let's move on from that question, because that question's a little darker than some of them. Some of them I had a little bit more fun with. So the next question is, have you ever had your tarot cards read? Have you ever had your tarot cards read? And yes, I have. It was many, many years ago when I was traveling with the carnival. I had my tarot cards read by the, it is the Circle of Life. It absolutely is. Heather, you want to have your tarot cards read? Nicole, you haven't? Yeah, oh, Missy, you are a tarot reader. Yes, she is. No, but you want to. Well, you guys, Missy does tarot card readings on her channel. I did it kind of as a laugh. It was many years ago. I do believe in it. Like, the things she said were correct, but I also believe in being able to read people, and I think that's a lot of what she did. Hello, Jen. So the next question, and actually, Nicole, you're going to get a kick out of this question. So question number 15, in a zombie apocalypse, what would be your weapon of choice? In a zombie apocalypse, what would be your weapon of choice? I think Ashley's would be poop, yes. I was going to say a sword, too. I think a sword is the safest bet. You know, you can get them from all sorts of angles. A gun can run out of bullets. The sword is you're probably going to be able to run them through somehow. I'm kind of seeing if my mask is coming up, and it's not quite yet. You guys want to do the first giveaway? Let me grab the little bags over here. Let's do the first giveaway, you guys. Yeah, I'm all for a sword. I figured somewhere around 15 we do the first giveaway. If we get to 30, we'll do another one. And let me see, what can I ask? What can I ask? I like asking questions about myself. Hello, Becca's Beauty Channel. How are you today? Okay, I'm not going to go totally based on the questions themselves, but there is something that I told you guys. Your feet, because you would be the one that screams and runs like hell. I like that. I'm doing wonderful, Becca, and I'm happy to see you here. I know, but you might be able to get this. You might, because it's based on a song, but it's based on one of the questions we had earlier. So one of the questions we had earlier was, what would you have etched into your tombstone? And you guys, it was a song, and it has something to do with my name. Beautiful Death would be cool. It's not Beautiful Death. There's actually a band. There you go, Ashley. It's Such a Beautiful Tragedy. There's a song by In This Moment called Beautiful Tragedy. So Ashley McCool, you have won the first giveaway. Now the question is, do you want to see what's in this little bag, or do you want me to keep it a surprise? This is the little bag. It's a little bag that came from Allure, and you guys can see this bag is full. I'm just shipping them in little flat rate boxes. It is a great song, and it's a great band. So Ashley, if you want to see your giveaway, I will show you what's in this little bag. If not, then we will go ahead. Yep, Maria Brink. I have an In This Moment tattoo. I've talked about it before. Okay, Ashley wants it a surprise. You guys see this is her bag. Ashley, I will be sending this to you. Like I said, sometimes I suck about getting them out right away. It'll be sent out within 2 weeks for sure, and I always ship priority mail, so it comes pretty quick. DM me on Instagram. Just let me know you won the white bag, which I'm sure I'll remember. I don't know if you guys can see through that or not, but hopefully you won't. Yeah, I love In This Moment too. I'm a huge fan. All right. Can't wait to see her again at May at Rocklahoma. She's playing at Rocklahoma. I need to check, because we have a couple of I'm checking the mask, you guys. We have a couple that are not too, like, big music festivals that are not too far. They're a little bit of a travel, but that's awesome. I've seen them twice. Wait, have I seen them twice, or I've seen them 2 times? But when I saw them, it was literally back when that... Maya keeps calling me Minnie. I'm good with that. Hello, Gina! We're doing a creepy tag, girl. And we're doing our 300 subscriber giveaway. It's stuck, so we're doing it. Ashley just won the first little giveaway. I have been to Mayhem Fest. Yes, Miss Confidence, I absolutely have. Unfortunately, they haven't been here for a couple years. It hasn't come here for a couple years. The last time I went when they were in Tampa was a few years back. We have I can't think of what either one of them are called right now, but there's one in Fort Walton and there's one in Jacksonville. So there are two fairly close big rock shows you can go to. Thank you, Gina. Look, I'm doing a face mask. You can't really see it. I asked earlier about my lighting, and I am going to kind of play with it and see if we can get it better. I switched to a ring light. So I'm getting there, you guys. What for a Gina? No, you guys to come see me and go to No Jazz Fest. What's No Jazz Fest? No, I wish I was monetized. Yeah, Confidence Plus. Natoma, you girl, you go. Now y'all are both monetized. And I believe Ashley, you're monetized as well. I'm a slowpoke here, but that's okay. I just do this for funsies. I want the PR. I don't need the monetization. I want the PR. You guys want to jump back into our tag? Oh, New Orleans Jazz Fest. Okay, I wasn't 100% sure because I'm all about New Orleans Voodoo Fest. I have been to that, and I saw Nine Inch Nails at New Orleans Voodoo Fest. Yeah, I mean, monetization is nice. Don't get me wrong, but the little engines that could, heck yeah. Yeah, I just want PR. And I want indie company PR. Let me tell you, indie companies, I like indie companies. I talk about a lot of big brands on my channel, but I want some indie companies. Yeah, I love Nine Inch Nails too, and I love old school Nine Inch Nails. Ashley, I will think of everybody that's in here right now. If I ever get PR, I will think of y'all because, yeah, like, you guys are amazing. And you guys are my girls. Like Gina's been here with me since like pretty much day one. So has Jessica. You've gotten brushes and tea. I want some brushes. I don't need tea. I'm not yeah, bunch of metalheads. Pig face. Oh my God, Missy, Missy, you're gonna end up being my best friend if you're talking about pig face. Cause I don't know if anybody else knows who that is, but I've seen them live a couple of times. Missy, where are you from? I'm just curious now because I'm like, Gina's actually from pretty close to me. So one of these days, Gina and I are going to have to do a collaboration of some sort. We're going to have to. And I don't mean a collaboration like where we both do a video. Like, we're going to do an actual collaboration. Yes, Mushroom Head I've seen live as well. I saw them with a band called Vile from the 90s. And actually, I should have known that. Natoma, you totally did some Slipknot up in your Whisper Challenge, so I should have known that. You're more rock than metal. Anyone live in Rhode Island? I definitely do not. I'm going to start to peel this off, you guys, and then we'll go ahead. Ashley likes Slipknot too. Texas Hippie Coalition. I think I've heard of them, but not actually heard of them. Gina says H-Town. Gina likes her, Gina, you like a lot more, like R&B and stuff, right? And pop. Jen, make sure you have your email in all your description boxes and your IG. Girl, I'm terrible at that. System of a Down is your bucket list band. That's a good bucket list band. Seen Stone Sour, but not Slipknot. Who's touring, Ashley? Your husband's getting MREs for the zombie apocalypse. Nice. We have a place here called Rural King, you guys, and seriously, if there's ever that's how you get PR. Oh, okay, good. We have a place here called Rural King, and Gina should know this too. If there's ever a zombie apocalypse, I'm going to Rural King. I had a couple spots that weren't dry, you guys. My face does feel nice though, because they got food, they got farm supplies, they got guns, they got everything we need. H-Town and Missy because she's from Houston. Gotcha. There's a few spots on this that aren't dry, so we may not pull all of this off quite yet. Yes, Baby Bum Smooth. This one's not too painful. It does, you guys can see it is pulling just a little bit, but it doesn't really hurt. System of a Down is bomb live. I haven't seen System of a Down, but I have seen Static X live. And this part's still wet, so I guess we're going to have half a face mask on. Why not? I just went to a show from, I know you guys probably don't know who he is, Aurelio Voltaire, the other night. That was amazing. I haven't been to a big metal show in a while, though. Because, I mean, they're all in Tampa. And while Tampa's not far, I just don't get out. Manson, back in his day, would have been phenomenal. Now, Manson's kind of a scary dude, not in a good way. You broke out after the lace mask you used on Monday. Oh, no, that's no good. I just tried a lace mask. It wasn't that, like, cool BoxyCharm one, but I didn't like it so much. He is kind of tired. He still makes decent music sometimes, but I have this theory about Marilyn Manson that he sucks the good out of other musicians he works with. Like, when he did Antichrist Superstar, he sounded like Nine Inch Nails. And then when he did Golden Age of Grotesque, he sounded like KMFDM, and the person playing guitar for him was from KMFDM at the time. All right, guys, let's jump back into our little tag. Ozzy was super amazing to see. That man, yes, he was awesome to see. Like, I miss Ozfest so much. Like, yes, Mayhem is like its predecessor, but can you contact companies requesting PR, or do you have to wait for them to contact you? You can contact companies. I used to actually do PR a while ago just based on a blog that I used to do. It doesn't always work, but I did do a couple little like reviews and get PR a couple of times. I had to technically pay for it because I paid for the shipping. But that was indie brands, not big brands. Okay, so question number 16. Yeah, Ozzy, you would never, like, he's awesome to see, even at his age now. Question number 16 of this little tag is going to be, would you sleep inside of a coffin for a night? Would you sleep inside of a coffin for a night? Sure, why not? As long as it's comfortable. Can we, like, get some padding or a mattress down in the coffin? I would totally do it. Only if it was, like, the old school coffin. It has to be shaped like a coffin. I'm not sleeping in a big box. That's just boring. You're claustrophobic? Well, I mean, it doesn't say the coffin has to be closed. The coffin could be open. And Tia says again, how much money is it? All right, so question number 17. What would your last words be? What would your last poop in the coffin? Ashley, you'd poop anywhere you could poop. What do you want your last words to be? What do you want your last words to be? I don't know. I think it depends on my mood. Like, if I was being sassy pants, I'd probably, bye, Nicole. We'll see you soon, girl. If I was being sassy pants, or unless that was just your last words. I'm such a dork, I just realized. Lord, forgive me for your sins. I don't know, because you cannot think of death. Okay, fair enough. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have mouthed off to him. Okay, that's more like mine. Especially considering how you thought you'd die. Adios. Yeah, I gotcha. I realized that after I said that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm such a blonde right now. Or ditz, or no offense to anybody who's blonde at all. Trust me, I'm a dingbat. I call myself a dingbat all the time on this channel. Is that do you want the gummy ones, Ashley? Because I think I know what that word was supposed to be, and I will totally send you a bag of gummy D's. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Mine would depend. It'd probably be F off. I could definitely see those being my last words. Or something with the F-bomb in it. Oh, sorry, I'm pulling my eyeball with this too, guys. I don't know if anybody's triggered by that, but... Ashley, I'm going to send you a bag of gummy D's. I'm just going to do it. One of these days. Someday. Just because I'm goofy. And why not? I won't send anybody a glitter bomb, though, I promise. Even though I don't care. Leave me alone, I'm trying to sleep. I love it. This mask never dried in this one spot. It's so weird. You want some gummy D's? Dude, I would totally send them. I'm not even joking. I won't send anybody a glitter bomb unless they want it. I think stuff like that is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Okay, let's figure out what the next question is because I lose track because I have so much fun with you guys. Okay, so question number 18. If you had to chop off a piece of your body, which would you choose? If you had to chop off a piece of your body, which part of your body would you choose? Trying to make sure I peel most of this off, and then I have a toner here that I'm just going to go over with it. You're fat. I'm all for that. Little toe. See, I would say my fat, but I was like, okay, no, that's not a body part. But I definitely would. Everybody's saying toe, but you guys know they say if you chop off one of your toes, it throws your balance off. So I thought maybe my ear, because I can just kind of, cover it up. Nobody'd ever know. You have a bad toe? Your pinky toe? No, I'm serious, you guys. Your pinky finger. Yeah, I'm all about chopping my fat off. Just your hair. I could not. But I'm all for an ear. I'm not chopping my hair. I'm just not doing it. I always say when I get between the questions and try to figure out which one. I got a little bit in my little baby hairs here. It's driving me crazy. So next question number 19. Which horror movie murder did you find the most disturbing? Which horror movie murder have you found the most disturbing? So what kill in a horror movie have you found the most disturbing? If you watch horror movies, because I know not everybody does. And I can't think of a kill in a horror movie I really found disturbing. I'm sure there is one if I thought about it. I couldn't think of one off the top of my head. So I'm going somewhat out of the genre. And one of the most horrific kills that I know of in a movie is the movie Doom Generation. It was more of a like alternative, edgy movie. Anything from Hostel, yes. Any of the Friday the 13th. Yeah, I love horror movies too. That's why I have to go out of the horror genre. Saw was pretty messed up, yes. I'm going with Doom Generation. If you guys have ever seen the murder scene in P2, what's P2? Jason. But yeah, I'm going out of the horror genre. I'm saying Doom Generation. If you guys have ever seen that movie, the kill scene at the very end is absolutely disturbing. Hostel's a good one though. It is a very good one. I'm just not disturbed by horror movies. I will for sure. I'll definitely look it up. I see the ones in Saw I find fascinating. I don't know why. Like I think those kills are super fascinating. I'm like, oh, so disturbing. The Purge is kind of disturbing. It really is. I liked the first one the best, though. Gymnast and Final Destination. Yeah, the Final Destination movies have some pretty twisted things in them. But again, I like when they have this like weird pattern like Saw or Hostel, or like they're so twisted. This is just the Dickinson's Witch Hazel. It's the toner that I've been using most of the time right now. But mine's Doom Generation, and I don't know. Like, I don't really want to spoil the movie if you guys look it up. It's an old alternative movie. It's by Greg Araki, and it's got Rose McGowan in it. I have definitely seen Strangeland, and I absolutely love it. Captain Howdy, which of course was from another horror movie, but we won't get into that right now. I thought Dee Snider was amazing in that film. I loved that they touched on body suspension. The band that I mentioned earlier that played with Mushroomhead, Bile, they were the band that played in the movie Strangeland. They were the band that played in the club scene. But Dee Snider was phenomenal in that movie. He's constantly talked about for years how he's going to put that out. And again, he's going to do a Strangeland 2, and I really wish he would. I love those, like, the horror movies that have BDSM themes or touch on the BDSM themes, I think are awesome. And that one for me did. And then there's a really silly person. It's the tow truck driver in Strangeland, where he's like, "Welcome to my world, detective," and he starts talking about piercings, body modification, scarification. Well, these are all things that modern primitives, and yeah, I love his little rant on tattoos and piercings and everything else. Okay, Jess. Hopefully we'll see you back. If not, I love you bunches, girly. Okay, let me find where I was at. Oh, I turned the page, so I'm not even on this page yet. So question number 20. Would you buy a doll that you knew was haunted? Yes. Yes, I would. As long as it wasn't possessed. But you'll hold it down, Gina. I love you. You and your... I would absolutely buy a haunted doll. Why not? I'm going to hang out with it as long as it's not possessed. I don't want, like, coming after me. But if it's haunted, I'm okay with it. Ashley says, nope, you're a wussy. Missy's all for it. Missy is all for it. Priscilla says, nope. Heather says she'll pass. Okay, question number 21. Who is your favorite fictional serial killer? Fictional serial killer. So don't think real life serial killers, think in the movies, like who's your favorite serial killer? And I thought of different horror movie icons, but there's only one I could think of as a serial killer. Might make a cat probably even more psycho. I'm scared of cats almost. Like I had a very traumatic experience with a cat where I had to have my head glued back together. So yeah, he's my favorite horror movie person, but I don't really think of him as a serial killer for some reason. I totally thought Mike Myers. Hannibal Lecter, Freddy Krueger. Yeah, I love Freddy, you guys. But yeah, I felt like Mike Myers was the closest to a serial killer. Hannibal. Yeah, Hannibal, I didn't even think about Hannibal. Hannibal's a good one. Okay, next question number 22. Do you believe in any mythical monsters? So like chupacabras or shadow people? Do you believe in any mythical monsters like chupacabras or shadow people? And I don't think I do. I don't believe in a chupacabra. I don't believe in Bigfoot. I believe in some things, but not anything I would consider a mythical. Michael's your man. Norman Bates, yes. Question number 23. How long do you think you would last in a horror movie? How long do you think you would last in a horror movie? Shadow people and shapeshifters. I could see that. I don't really know what shadow people necessarily are, but to the end. I said to the end too, because if I'm in a horror movie, I think I want to be the killer. I just, I'm not twisted, but I am because if I'm in a horror movie, I'm gonna be the one doing the slashing. You'd hide the whole movie, Gina. You'd survive. Tell me you'd survive for 3 seconds. You'd be the first one to die. Would you trip? Because you know the white girl always trips in a horror movie. Was that bad? It's true though. Question number 24. Does the sight of blood make you squeamish? Does the sight of blood make you squeamish? Given the rules of horror movies, you die shortly after the opening credits. LOL, dumb people go check the noises. Dude, I told you I was going to be the killer, so that's why I'd make it. Does the sight of blood make you squeamish? It does for Missy. Not for Priscilla, not for Brandy, Gina, Nicole. The sight of blood doesn't make me squeamish. And the sight of my blood doesn't make me squeamish. However, if I get like a really bad cut where it's really flowing, the blood doesn't make me squeamish, but my blood pressure spurting up, I have to instantly get some sort of sugar in me or else I start feeling nauseous. It's not from the blood, it's from my blood pressure dropping. I can't run, girl. All I could do is stand there and wait to be liked. You know, I would wait to be liked too. I know what you meant though. Plus is worse. Yeah, plus is pretty gross. You guys, I can't ever seem to talk when I got on here. If it's allowed to, Martin, it does. See, it doesn't bother me with other people. With myself, though, if I see too much or if it starts rushing too much, I do have a physical reaction to it. I don't throw up, but I will get a little nauseous and I have to get sugar in me right away. As soon as I get the sugar, I feel better. Question number 25. What is the scariest Halloween costume you've ever seen? What is the scariest Halloween costume you've ever seen? Gina, you have a confession. I want to know your confession. Everyone, it's like that. It's how your body lets you know you're losing too much. Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured it was a normal reaction. Everybody's like, oh, does the sight of blood bother you? No, it's not the blood that bothers me. I'm just like, I need sugar and I need sugar now. As long as I get the sugar, I'm okay. I don't blame you for not being able to understand that word. If it's a dark color from real deep going to die cut, then you feel panic. I can understand that. Probably when this guy would dress up for Michael Myers as Halloween every year is Halloween. That's a good one. I haven't seen a scary one yet to freak me out. I haven't seen one that's freaked me out, but the most well done, like creepy costume I've ever seen was at a concert I went to. It was at an 8-Ball Grifter show in Michigan. That was a local band. They were a really good local band that only disbanded because some of the members moved. This guy dressed up as a devil, had a phenomenal makeup, spandex bodysuits totally count. That is an awesome scary costume. I am with you on that one. But this guy actually went, like, he had a great face paint. He was the devil. But he actually went as far as to make, you hate the word buzz because they were mice. I love that, Gina. I'm going to be good. I'm not going to say it. He actually took the time to fashion hooves out of like tree stumps. So this guy literally took the time to like stomp around with hooves on his feet all night, and it was phenomenal to me. It's only creepy because you can see everything. You can absolutely see everything in spandex. Girl, that don't even have to be Halloween. That's anytime. I'm gonna say the creepiest thing I've ever seen then is girls in booty shorts that are too short to be booty shorts. I'm okay with the little booty. But when you got everything else hanging over the sides of the shorts, that's pretty scary. I know, that was disgusting. Sorry. But I seen it happen a couple times when I worked at McDonald's. They'd be wearing their short little booty shorts and like everything's actually touching the bench. It was disturbing. So that's the scariest thing I've ever seen. No, question number 26. What, you guys, I'm going to switch this light because I just want a little bit more light. Is that better? Actually, is it better with both lights on, or should I stay with just one or the other? And we can actually get rid of the ears now. Unless you want me to keep the ears. Should I keep the ears? It was hard work fighting off the trolls. I didn't see any trolls, so either Gina, you doing a good job, or we don't have no trolls tonight. It's better? Okay. So question number 26. What is the scariest Halloween costume you have ever worn? Should we keep the ears or lose them? What is the scariest Halloween costume you've ever worn? I don't usually do... No, there were no trolls. Bike shorts or see-through leggings. Nice. I don't usually do scary Halloween costumes. And the reason I say this is because, I mean, I've been a zombie. But the reason I say this is because Halloween is kind of about dressing up and doing something you... You're 30... No, your 31 days do not count because you were not scary. You did an awesome job. Dolly Parton, nice. A scary witch. So I've dressed up as a zombie, but I don't do scary Halloween costumes because I feel like Halloween is kind of about being someone you're not or you want to be. So I seriously dress up as like Disney princesses. Like this year I did a Minnie Mouse too. I did a couple like kind of freaky makeups, but they were just goth makeups to me. A ghoul. Yeah, yeah. The ghoul was pretty doggone good. You in the morning? I like that answer. A no makeup. Hey, I'm no makeup now. I am pretty scary looking though. Especially because like my brows are just, yeah. Gesture, a female gesture was yours and your husband. Oh, nice. I like that. I actually did a Harlequin look last year. Not Harley Quinn, but a Harlequin look. Did I say Harley Quinn? No, I said the right thing. It's okay. You can lurk all you want to, Jessica. I'm a lurker too. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. No, that's better. Okay, so next question. What is your favorite episode of Black Mirror? You guys, don't kill me. I haven't seen Black Mirror yet. It's been in my watch list on Netflix forever, but I haven't watched it. Is it good? Should I watch it? Haven't seen it, haven't seen it. See, I'm not the only one. I feel like a bad horror fan when I'm like, I haven't watched this. And everybody, like, it's... You're a lurker. You're a cool lurker. Tia, I'm sure you're not scary without makeup. Not scary without makeup. Yeah, I was making sure I said that right. Yeah, nobody's seen it, so I don't feel so bad. Because I always feel like a bad horror fan that I haven't seen it. Actually, I'm going to put the ears back on for a minute because I'm going to finish my face up. So the next question, let's see. Question number 29. What are you superstitious about? What are you superstitious about? Your husband says you look like a pissed off mole rat. That's terrible. You only wear makeup on YouTube? I wear makeup all the time. I do actually wear a lot of the makeup you see me wear on camera is my work makeup. It's what I wear to work. I go hard. I bartend at one job and I work in a kitchen and bowling alley at another. So what are you superstitious about? Hats on a bed. Gina, tell me about that superstition because I've never heard of it. You guys, this is just the serum I'm trying to use up right now. This is the Lancome Genifique Walking Under a Ladder. That one I know, but I don't know anything about the hats on a bed when you're walking with someone, not to split the pole. Actually, I guess I've had friends that do that, but I've never really thought that. But that's a big one for a lot of people, I think. Spilling salt. I know a lot of people that are about that with this spilling salt too. I hate the applicator on it. Opening an umbrella in the house. I don't open an umbrella in the house, not because of the superstition, but just because it seems dangerous, you know? So I'm not superstitious about anything that I can think of. Next question is, what is the spookiest ghost story you've ever heard? Sweeping feet. Dude, that was a big one when I worked at McDonald's, when I was a manager at McDonald's. Like, I never thought anything of it. I'd be like, you better move or I'm going to sweep your feet. And they're like, no, we'll never get married. I'm like, what? When you leave your car, you have to turn around because you forgot something. When you leave in your car. Wild birds flying into your house. That would be a little weird. I'd be like, what's going on here? But I don't think it's like a superstition for me. I love black cats. Black cats are good luck for me, so. And I know that's that way with a lot of people. So what is the spookiest ghost story you've ever heard? I can't think of a ghost story I've heard that I felt was spooky. To be honest, you guys. Like, I'd love to hear one I thought was, but when you drive under a yellow light, you touch the windshield. That's interesting. I've never heard of that. Your house was haunted, so you're not sure. I've never heard like I'm just thinking of like ghost stories I've heard, and I've never heard a ghost story that I thought was spooky. Yeah, I think they're neat too. So next question, we're up to number 31. It's, what do you think hell will look like? Never heard that one. One that bothered you. Gotcha. You have to go to sleep. Good night, Heather. Thank you so much for joining us. I know I go live so late. I'm sorry. Your husband says your worst one is you will hold your breath when you go going through a tunnel. I know a lot of people do that too. You can't be near a spider. Spiders don't bother me. I think it's because in 4th grade my teacher had a pet tarantula, and I just thought it was neat. Okay, Josafa. Unfortunately, I think that says from, still not sure what it is that you're saying. Grim terror, gnashing of teeth, torment, and loads of screaming. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty creepy story. Did Priscilla say she was leaving? I missed it. I'm sorry. Good night, Priscilla. Oh, no, Heather's saying bye to Priscilla. Okay. Heather, we will see you next time. You believe you're in hell now, different, but my belief. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I believe hell is on earth. When your family talks about the haunted house they lived in, you think you're lagging. Joe Safa, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure what you're saying. I see it's Brazil, but I'm not sure what you're saying. High school. Hell, looks like high school. I like that. I had less trouble in high school because I found my little group of freaky kids. And I wasn't a popular kid, but I knew everyone. Oh, this is just the Equate nighttime cream. It's simple, but it works really well. And it's super cheap. So yeah, I think hell looks like earth. I think we are on our own hell. I think heaven will be a lot different. Is it Portuguese? Okay. Yeah, so we don't speak Portuguese, unfortunately. Sometimes we do know other languages, which is why some of my moderators are my moderators, because they can help me out with Spanish. I got mask in my hair, you guys, and I just washed it. I just took a shower. Okay, question number 32. What is the worst nightmare you had as a child? Worst nightmare you had as a child? Guys, I don't want to get into very realistic or like remembering dreams. He kind of does. I like that. That's not a bad thing, though. But yeah, it definitely looks like one. I'm hanging my ears up, you guys, behind y'all, and it's not working. Going into a time warp. We've had too many to mention. Apocalyptic dreams. Yeah, Nicole, these are just all kind of going right along with your theme of fire tornado. You guys are going to laugh at mine. Now, I don't know what it was I watched, but I vividly remember the first nightmare I remember. Hi, Brandy. I'm glad you're back. So the question we're answering now is, what is the worst nightmare you ever had as a child? Drowning. That's not a good nightmare to have. So the worst nightmare I remember having as a child, and I think it may be because it was one of my first nightmares, for some reason was being traced by dragons, and the dragons were killing everybody that like I cared about. I was at my grandparents' house, and I slept in this room at my grandmother's house where it was full of porcelain dolls. So I woke up and it like freaked me out even more. Oh my gosh, Priscilla, that is a terrible worst first nightmare or early nightmare. Falling into shark-infested waters. You were kidnapped in your dream. Oh my goodness. But yeah, my worst first dream was dragons. The dragons were trying to kill my entire family. I must have watched something with dragons on TV because this is when I was like 6. Getting squished, but oh my gosh, Lorian, and getting squashed by a giant red ball. I like it. I bet you did, Priscilla. That would be like, oh my gosh, that would be so scary. Okay, question number 33. Which conspiracy theories do you believe are legit? Which conspiracy theories do you believe are legit? Then you found out a fire tornado was a real thing, and that would make it even scarier. So which conspiracy theories do you believe are legit? I can't think of any. I'm just being honest. If I'm being honest, I can't think of any. You believe in aliens? I believe in aliens. I don't think there's really like a conspiracy theory about it, though. I do believe in aliens. I'm thinking more like Illuminati, or what other conspiracy theories are there? Stuff like that. Hello, Leo. How are you? So glad you stopped in. But yeah, aliens is a good one. Question number 31. Would you consider trying on a straitjacket for $100? Would you consider trying on a straitjacket for $100? Yes. I have clothing that's designed to mimic straitjackets, so they're not legit straitjackets, but yeah, I'd try on a straitjacket for $100. Again, I'd try one on without you having to pay me. And everybody would totally try one on. Yeah, I'd try one on for free, me too. I mean, I would do it for $100, but I would do it for free. Doing good, doing good. We're glad to have you here. Next question, question number 35, and this one's a little more twisted for $100. You don't have to pay you or your Twinkie to try them on. How is Isabella feeling better? Did she go to the hospital, I hope, to get her headache taken care of? So, question number 35. Yeah, I think there's probably some that are real. I just couldn't really think of like a conspiracy theory off the top of my head that I was like, oh yeah, like Biggie killed Tupac kind of conspiracy, you know? Like, whatever. I'm just trying to think of one off the top of my head, and that's the first thing that popped into my head. I don't know. So question number 35. Would you consider tasting human flesh for $100? Okay, not that she's let you know. I hope she's feeling better. That the girl from the movie Uptown Girls was killed, Brittany Murphy. Just Illuminati. You need more money than that? No, gross. Would you consider tasting human flesh for $100? I would not, but then I thought about it. I would lick somebody for $100. Just saying, does that count? You pay me $100 if I just lick somebody? Add a few more zeros to it. I'll just lick somebody. You can give me $100. I tasted human flesh. There you go. I have a twisted mind, you guys. I'm sorry, but I do. Question number 36. Would you rather get bitten by a vampire or bitten by a zombie? And I want to know why. 10 grand and hand you a toe. Nope, I'm not doing a toe for 10 grand. I'll lick somebody, but I'm not licking their toe. And it depends on how dirty they are, too. Would you rather get bitten by a vampire or a zombie? I'm all about a vampire because I don't want rotting flesh. So yeah, I'd rather be a vampire. I want to be beautiful. Vampire, you don't like the sun anyway. I don't like the sun either. Seriously? A zombie, you're going to eat everybody? Or a zombie will eat you? Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Cole, for sure. We're not going to get into things like that, though. Not tonight, anyway. Okay, question number 7. What is the scariest game you've ever played? What is the scariest horror game you have ever played? Because you want to mess with people, yes. So, what is the scariest horror game you've ever played? And I took this as video games, me personally. It could be any horror game, but I took it as video games. I didn't play it much. I'm not big into like horror video games in general. But the scariest game I've ever tried to play or watched people play was Alone in the Dark. Because honestly, that game makes you jump. It's like jump scares. Your husband keeps eating the MRE, so you're scolding him. I like it. Yeah, so I played Alone in the Dark and watched other people play Alone in the Dark, and there's totally jump scares in the video games, and it's fantastic. I'm all for it. I like creepy, so yeah. The next question number 38. How often do you think about death? The computer game. Yeah, Alone in the Dark was for Sega something. Maybe the Sega Genesis or the Dreamcast. It was old school. This was years and years and years ago. And then I played on the computer. I played Phantasmagoria. So, what is the scary? I'm sorry. How often do you think about death? You have a fear of dying. Gina thinks about it every day. Priscilla thinks about it rarely. That's interesting, Priscilla, since you work in a hospital. Now, see, I think about death a lot because it just seems to, there's been a lot going on lately. I've had a lot of things going on lately, and it's been a rough month or so here in my little town. We'll keep it at that, but I do think about death a lot. I don't really have a fear of dying either, Brandy. Someone who passed about once a week or so. Yeah, and that's where I'm at right now, Nicole. So unfortunately, either something bad has happened to people I have known or been friends with, or they have actually passed. So it's just been on my mind a lot. You think about it too often, still grieving makes you think about it. Yeah, and that's true. And like right now, one of the people that passed, we have a little memorial set up at the end of the bar where he used to stand at. He passed on Thursday. So he has a beer there. We have to come in the morning, put his beer there, put his cigarettes there, and make sure everything's in his little spot in the bar. Nobody's allowed to stand there. So you didn't fear death till you had kids. Not a lot to think about. It just happened, so I don't dwell out. I can understand that, Priscilla. Like I said, I've been thinking about it a lot lately because it's been prevalent in my life lately. So question number 39. Have you ever walked through a graveyard or a forest late at night? Yes, absolutely. I do it all the time, as a matter of fact. I don't walk through the graveyard much at night because I don't have one right here. Otherwise, I probably would. Priscilla, I'm not going to read that, but I really, absolutely, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I really can only imagine what that's like to go through. I I can't even imagine. I don't have children myself, but I do have my stepson, and I can't even imagine. Graveyard at almost night. You don't like to walk through them during the day. I'm more creeped out, honestly, by forests than by graveyards because there's a couple forest areas around here that I get a bad vibe. Other ones I can walk through just fine. Graveyards, I feel spirits there, but I don't feel malicious intent. There's a couple forests around here I do feel malicious intent. You feel you can't properly protect yourself in the woods. I can understand that. Usually when we go through the woods, I'm with my boyfriend. I walk through the woods at night anyway, but a lot of times if we're like walking through. Oh, Missy, I am so sorry. I can't even imagine. Yeah, white girls, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm sneezing. White girls do always trip in the horror movies, so. I can walk through the woods though. I don't have an issue with that at all. And actually, we do go on quite a few hikes. You guys, everybody that's here, I don't tend to read this stuff like that out unless you tell me it's okay because they're sensitive subjects. we've all talked about a lot of personal stuff on our channels. I think that's why a lot of us have come together, because we have talked about so many personal topics. I'm going to try to speed through some more of these questions so we can try to get through them so we can do another giveaway. But yeah, anytime you guys want to talk about anything personal, I'm obviously willing to talk about it. I just don't want to put it out there. Like, you guys are more than welcome to talk about it. I will respond to it. You are always welcome to message me. I just went through a coworker of mine that nobody knew. We knew that she was a little messed up and her drug use was getting a little more excessive, but we did not expect her to take herself out the way she did. So we went through that. And then this person, literally, I saw him on Thursday. I go into work on Thursday a week later and he's gone. So, and that was the first thing I found out as soon as I walked through the door. I'm sorry, not on Thursday. On Monday. I went into work on Monday and found out he was gone. So I saw him on Thursday, and Monday he was just gone. And my boss just was a wreck when she told me. So that's what I walked into work to, and it was a bit of a shock. So next question, question number 40. Have you ever created a voodoo doll? Have you ever created a voodoo doll? No, I have not. I've never disliked somebody enough, I guess, to create a 42. You're 42. See, Missy, I never would have guessed that. I have never disliked someone enough to create a voodoo doll. I do believe in them, but I've never felt the need to have one, I guess. I have people, like, I'm the type that just kind of, I write people off. I see it happen, and, or I have an issue with someone, and I just, they're gone. They don't exist to me anymore. So, you've thought about it. I'm sure we've all thought about it. Like, yeah. No, but you have one in your closet. There's nothing wrong with that. Thought about it. Yeah, I've definitely never created one, and I don't have one, but I mean, I guess they serve a purpose. Question number 41. I messed up, you guys. Let's do 41, and then we'll do another giveaway. So question number 41. What is your favorite season of American Horror Story? What is your favorite season of American Horror Story? And mine is definitely Freak Show. Don't get me wrong. I love American Horror Story. Murder House was awesome. Asylum was awesome. I wasn't super huge. See, Coven was the one that I was just like, eh. But I don't think I watched it as well as I watched some of the other ones. I like Freak Show because I was a carny and there was a lot of things that I could kind of relate to behind the scenes. And I thought that part was neat, personally. Coven. See, a lot of people liked Coven, but it just wasn't. I liked some of the other seasons so much better. And I haven't watched, what's the most recent one? I did watch Roanoke. Was it Roanoke? Coven, Asylum. Yeah, Asylum was good. I really liked Asylum. And Coven was my least favorite. I guess I need to go back and rewatch it. Apocalypse. Is that the new one? If that's the new one, I have not seen that one. Okay. You need to see it. Yeah, see, I'm behind on that one. That's the one I'm behind on. I just watched Roanoke. I watch them on Netflix now because I got rid of cable years ago. I said I'm done. There's no point in me paying for cable. I watch YouTube and I watch Netflix, so why do I need cable? Let's do another giveaway, you guys. And let's make it something. I'm kind of trying to go based on these questions or things that you guys should know about me. That way everybody has a chance. Or things we may have touched on. I know I'm boring when I'm trying to figure things out. I really should figure these things out ahead of time. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good one. There were sour Skittles on that thing. I'm not sure what you mean, Tia. There were sour Skittles on that thing. Did I read that wrong? I have one. We're going to go in a kind of horror vein. Yes, I would assume you have me on Insta, Ashley. I'm not sure. It's Tragedy6996. But I think I have you on Insta, so if not, just message me, Tragedy6996 on Insta, and I'll make sure I add you. That way I will get the message. Oh, and MRE, nice. Okay, I got sidetracked. Is everybody's in here is into beauty, right? I believe so. I know Tia, you're into beauty, Lorena, Brandy. Because you guys might have to even Google this. Okay, we're gonna do it as a horror-based beauty question. So there is a brand that exists that makes B Movie Queen palettes, B Movie Queen eyeshadow palettes. Now you guys can figure this out by figuring out the brand. You can figure this out by looking at my Instagram because I do have it. It's a while back though. You'd have to really look. So there is a brand that makes B movie horror actresses. B movie horror actresses. And you know what? I'll even tell you the brand. The brand is Lunatic Cosmetics Labs. They make palettes, and I want you to tell me what palette I own. And I know I've shown my palettes in a collection video, and I know this palette was in there, but I want you guys to figure out, I can't even get it out, Nicole. I was going to tell you, I wanted you to figure out what palette I own from that brand. And Nicole actually got it before I even got it out. So that's why I was giving you the brand. So Lunatic Cosmetics Labs makes horror movie palettes, and I was going to ask which palette I owned. It would a guess, you know. And you guys they only have a few palettes, and I'm going to show you guys the palette. They only have a few palettes, so that's why I was just going to say, okay, if you can guess which Lunatic Cosmetics palette I own, I was going to go with that. So this is the Elvira palette, you guys. It is fun. And I love that the mirror is a dagger. That's right, Becca. Absolutely. And I'm surprised Nicole got this without me really having to get into it, because I did a look with this a long, long time ago. And I thought just giving you the brand name, like you guys would be able to kind of pick between the palettes and try to figure out which one I had. But she got it right away. So Nicole, do you want to know what you are winning today, my dear? Or do you want it to be a mystery? Do you want to see what's in your little bag of goodies? Just so you know, if you weren't here, this is the little bag that I'm sending to Miss Ashley. Yeah, that palette, I got it last year, and Ashley did find me on Instagram. Good. You want it to be a surprise too? Awesome. You love my shirt? This shirt is old. This was from Hot Topic, you guys. It says Zombie Queen instead of Prom Queen. It probably has holes, but it was for it. I'm totally showing my stomach. It says Zombie High. I didn't see who just popped in. All right, so that package is Nicole's. So good job, Nicole. Hi, Art. How are you today? And then we'll finish up our tag, and I do have one more package to give away if you guys want to hang in there with me. If not, we can end this now. And we'll do I tell you what, you guys, we'll finish up the tag, and then we'll do a number. We'll do a pick a number. It will not be my favorite number because that would be too easy for y'all that know me well. So we'll do a pick a number. Yeah, we're happy to see you again, Art. We're doing another one of our goofy little tags. Your game because you're avoiding editing. I've got another tag that I'm going to do soon, but I promised I was going to do like a full face before it because it's kind of a creepy makeup. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that first. Cool. Everybody can hang. Awesome. I'm so excited. So we're almost done anyway. We're at 41 already. We're starting at question 42, and we're going to be, I don't edit, you guys. I barely edit. I just started doing in my videos where I like pause when I'm in between and like blending. Do you guys like that, or would you prefer that the video just ran? Oh, Nicole, I'm so jealous. You got blue blood today, and Boo is better. What is Boo is better? Boo is better. Yeah, I have not gotten mine yet, and I'm so upset. And actually, that's one of the questions I was going to use, but I think it might be a little tricky. I'm going to ask it anyway, but we'll do a number for the, got 2 for you and 1 for a giveaway. Nice. I did order it. And I'm going to ask you guys this question just for giggles, just to see how well you guys know me, or some of you guys know me. I know some people are new, which is awesome, and I love having new subscribers. But I want to see how well the girls that know me know me. I made an order with Jeffree Star Cosmetics for the Blue Blood palette. I also ordered the Hyperthermia Supreme Frost that I wanted, but there was something else in the Blue Blood collection that I didn't necessarily need the product, but because of the product name, I ordered it. And I want to know if you guys can figure out what that product is. Just think about it. Think about the collection. Blue balls. Oh my gosh, Becca, that just... Is there really something in that collection called blue balls? I'm curious now because if there is, I didn't see it, but oh my god. There is? What is it? Oh, I'm going to have to look now. But it's actually one of the highlighters. So one of the highlighters in the Blue Blood collection, Hypothermia I did just order. But what is the highlighter in the Blue Blood collection? And actually, I believe Gina should know this. There is a name on one of the highlighters for the Blue Blood collection. And I'm not saying what type of highlighter, keep that in mind, that I ordered just because of the name of it. That's it, Missy. I'm from Michigan originally, so I ordered Michigan Ice. And the liquid highlighter itself, to me, does really remind me of the ice on the trees in winter in Michigan, so that's why I got it. Frostitude is actually kind of pretty. I'm curious to see how they look on the skin, you guys. Some of them look really pretty, but I'm curious to see how they are on the skin because I may order a couple more. I'm not scared of a blue highlighter or a purple highlighter or green highlighter. Creepy colors are good for me, so not creepy, but... Oh, I did mention it in a live? Good memory, Missy. Good job. I don't even know what I say in half the lives I do. I know what tag we did. I have them wrote down. But other than that, I don't know what we talk about. I'm a dork. I never did get the black highlighter. I did not. Ice Queen. I don't remember which one Ice Queen is. I have Ice Cold. I just got Frozen Peach from Jessica, and I have Crystal Ball. Those are the 3 Jeffree Star highlighters I have. And then I have Hypothermia on the way, and I have Michigan Ice, the liquid, on the way. Because I don't have one of his liquid highlighters yet. All right, let's jump back in our tag, guys. And it's question number 42, because we're getting up there in time. We're almost at an hour and a half, actually. And I intended for this to be around an hour, hour and a half. So we're going to be a little longer. So question number 42, if you were stuck as a protagonist in any horror movie, which would you choose? If you were stuck as a protagonist in any horror movie, which would you choose? Do you guys know what a protagonist is? Because it's a big word. I mean, I know what it is, but if you were stuck as a protagonist in a horror movie, which one would you choose? If I had to be a protagonist in a horror movie, I want to be Pinhead. Okay, so yeah, the protagonist is a main character. So you could be the main, like the girl that got away. You could be the killer. You could be, I want to be Pinhead. Because then I get to wear cool costumes. Yeah. And you know, have like a legion of minions. Jigsaw, nice. That's pretty smart too, because Jigsaw never really gets his hands too dirty. I mean, even in the first Saw movie, he didn't actually kill anyone, so... But yeah, I want to be Pinhead. I want to be a villain. And I want to be Pinhead because, you know, he's just kind of cool. So, question number 43. And we've actually answered this quite a few times. Quite a few people answered this just based on discussion. So, are you afraid of clowns? No, not afraid of clowns. Yeah, Jigsaw's a really good one because Jigsaw was a mastermind. He wasn't actually a killer. Brandy, I can totally understand it. That's totally fine. Let me know as soon as you're back, though, because I don't want you to miss out on the giveaway, okay? So let us know when you come back. I watch on TV, too, so I definitely understand. Or, clowns are hilarious and slightly creepy. Yeah, I'm just not scared of clowns. Lorena is scared of clowns, and I know Natoma said earlier she's scared of clowns as well. Question number 44, and y'all are going to probably read me on this. Your brother hates them. So what I say? Which number? 44. What episode of the X-Files? What was your favorite episode of the X-Files? Guys, I don't remember X-Files. Like, I liked the X-Files, but I didn't, like, watch it religiously. I don't remember what my favorite episode was. I did watch the show. To point, like, them freaks that dress as, like, clowns to scare people. Yeah. Those people are different than just clowns. Yeah, I watched the X-Files. I can't remember. It's been a really long time since the X-Files was on, you guys. But it is a good show. Okay, question number 45. Would you agree to participate in a seance? Would you agree to participate in a seance? I am a very spiritual person. I believe I would agree to participate in a seance as long as it wasn't like trying to contact a malicious spirit. If I was like, maybe I wanted to just talk to my grandma again, you know, or somebody wanted to talk to their loved one again, I would absolutely participate because I do believe in the spiritual realm. Ouija was a bad experience. I can definitely agree with that. But a seance is more trying to contact a specific person usually. You used to want to be a coroner because of Scully? That's really cool. I did watch them. I don't remember. Okay, question number. But yeah, I would participate in a seance if it was for the right reasons. Yeah, see, I'm the same way. I don't want to contact somebody to just be like, oh, I want to screw with the spirits. I want to contact somebody because maybe somebody really needs to talk to that person one last time. Missy, I am too. You're into witchy and paranormal things. I am too. I've never found it as a religion. I see it as a religion. I never followed a specific religion. But yeah, I'm absolutely into things like that too. So question number 46, what is the most disturbing song that you have ever heard? You want to do a paranormal ghost hunt? Gina, I'm down. You know they're around here. I would do it with you. And I mean, we've got, I don't know about how much you know, but here in Brooksville, we have the May Stringer House, which they do haunted tours come Halloween time. But yeah, what is the most disturbing song you've ever heard? Yeah, I would do it with you. If you're interested, like, let me know, and I will find out how. The May Stringer House is like a walk from my house. That's it. Anything country. Yeah, country can be pretty disturbing. The most disturbing song I've ever heard, it's not one that disturbs me, it's just the subject matter is disturbing, is the song called Where the Wild Roses Grow. It's by Nick Cave and Kylie Minogue. The sinister theme. Justin Bieber songs, those are pretty disturbing. Okay, a rap song called Return of the Baby Killer. I don't know what that's about. I don't listen to rap. You guys, I still have a piece of mask here. But any song called Return of the Baby Killer, I don't think I'd be able to listen to him. Where the Wild Roses Grow is actually a song about a man who is in love with a woman who the very first time he meets her, when the kids sing a ring around the rosy, that is kind of disturbing. Like, if you guys know the origins of that song, or if you don't know the origins of that song, look it up. It's a really disturbing song. It really is. But Where the Wild Roses Grow, it's about a man who falls in love with a woman the first time he sees her, and he takes her down by the river and kills her and leaves her for dead. Oh, I don't have an issue about country music, but there are some disturbing country songs. There really are. I like Johnny Cash a lot. But yeah, Where the Wild Roses Grow. If you guys have not heard that song, it is absolutely beautiful. Missy the Nightmare on Elm Street children singing. Yeah, absolutely. That is disturbing. But yeah, Where the Wild Roses Grow, it's absolutely a beautiful, beautiful song. You're back, but you'll participate in the next giveaway. You can participate in this one. It's totally fine. Yeah, no, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Yes, ma'am. Okay, next question, number 47. What is your favorite horror author? The Lost Boys song. I don't find that song disturbing, but I love that song. Cry Little Sister. 3, 4, better lock the door. Yeah, the Lost Boys song, I love. It's called Cry Little Sister. It's by a musician called G. Tom Mack. You guys have a lot of useless music knowledge. It's just kind of my thing, especially in the rock and roll genre. So, who is your favorite horror author? Art says Stephen King. Nicole says Stephen King. Mine is actually a woman named Poppy Z. Bright. I was introduced to this woman. She does vampire novels. She doesn't write horror anymore, but she does vampire novels. But I was introduced to this woman from a book called Exquisite Corpse. The guy I had just started dating at the time, he's like, look, get past the themes because I'm going to tell you what the themes of this book are. He's like, this book is cannibalistic, necrophilia, abuse, and I'm just like, you want me to read what? The writing was beautiful. It was done in a very beautiful way, and I absolutely loved her book. She also did a book called Lost Souls that was vampires. She did a book called Wormwood, which was ghosts. So she was my favorite horror author. 9, 10, never sleep again. And you guys, it's not even that song. It's the little creepy blonde girls that sang that song that made it so creepy. At least in my opinion. Okay, number 48, and I think a lot of us have already answered this one already. Are you convinced ghosts exist? Are you convinced ghosts exist? Yes, absolutely. The Outer Limits, yes. And Twilight Zone was awesome too. Yeah, see, everybody, all of us feel ghosts exist. Okay, next question, number 49. Do you look forward to Friday the 13th? Or do you dread it? Yeah, everybody, ghosts absolutely exist. Gina says she's not sure if they're ghosts or demons. Yeah, I look forward to Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is actually a lucky day in my family. Meh, don't care. You try not to pay attention to it. I look forward to it because for me personally, in my family, Friday the 13th has been a very lucky day. My brother got engaged on Friday the 13th, and he intends on being married on Friday the 13th as well. You never realize the day till almost the end of the day. The whole if you can't see it, you can't see me thing. I can understand that. All scary movies, a lot of scary movies do come out on that day. And if you guys don't know, a lot of tattoo and piercing parlors, they do $13 piercings and tattoos. It's just like a number 13 you pick off the wall, but $13 piercings, not such a bad thing. So there you go. A reason to look forward to Friday the 13th if you like piercings or tattoos. The last question, you guys. We're down to the last question. So what is your favorite part of Halloween? I know this is not anywhere near Halloween, but figured I'd ask the question anyway. So what's your favorite part of Halloween? And my favorite part of Halloween is, well, I can be me. The favorite part of Halloween's movies. Tia says her kids dressing up. I like everything about Halloween. Every day is Halloween for me too. Music, movies, anything a little bit ooky spooky, I love. Even the guy I just went to see, he does this like a folk show, basically a folk music show, but he's totally creepy. Dressing up and painting your face. Scary movies and candy. Cheesy but the little kids. No, there's nothing wrong with that. My husband carrying you at the end of the night from drinking. It's the only time you do nice. Scaring people. Hey, don't be sorry, man. If that's your thing on Halloween, there's nothing wrong with that. Taking the kids trick-or-treating, passing out candy. I got to take my stepson out trick-or-treating for the first time last year. The first year Mike and I were together, I didn't get to go trick-or-treating because I had to work. This year I did. This past year I did, and it was definitely a cool experience. It was cool seeing his excitement. Getting your kids dressed up. Yeah, there's so many good things about it. I know I'm the weirdo doing a Halloween tag in, what is it, April now, but why not? Like I said, every day is Halloween for me, you guys. I need to start doing some more goth makeup looks. Just because. Oh, you guys, let me see something. And we got one more bag to go. You guys know why I'm doing 3 bags, right? You and your sister play with the Ouija board. I want to check something. Now, you guys, this is just the ring light. And I know the lighting's not good from back there, but curious what you guys think of the lighting for makeup videos. Your nieces and nephews, you took them to 6 fall festivals. That's awesome. Yep, 3 bags for 300 exactly. So do you guys think this is good lighting? I'm like kind of standing up now because I don't have it set up the way I would have it set up. But is that better lighting for makeup videos? I know the lighting over here, you guys preferred the brighter lighting for a live, but I was just kind of curious because I just got it. I'm kind of playing with it. So yeah. What do you guys want? You guys want to chat about anything? We're going to do this giveaway here in a second. We'll do a number. Let me find something to write on with. You did the last couple of Halloweens. I'm trying to find something to write on. That way it is fair. We'll use my little handy notebook. Am I off this weekend? I am not off this weekend, Gina. Friday I work 12 to 6, which usually I'm off on Fridays. Saturday I work 12 to 6, and Sunday I work 6 p.m. to close. So I am not off this weekend, but that's okay. Actually, the next few weekends I probably won't be off too much. I may be off on Friday, but I know the weekend of the 4th I work at night because I'm going to work at the bar instead of the bowling alley. Oh, you're doing a giveaway. Yeah, I do work, but I get off early. If you're doing it later, I'll be there. If not, I won't be able to, unfortunately. Good tips. Yeah, hopefully. I make like $125 to $150 on a Monday night, so I'm hoping on a Friday or Saturday night I can really bank. Plus, the lady that does karaoke at the both places that I work at, she's like, well, if you sing as a bartender, you'll actually, they really like it. So she convinced me. I went in on Tuesday and I sung a couple songs to see what would work, and she gave me a lot of really good encouragement. So I'm gonna try to sing karaoke at work. I'm terrified. We'll make it work. We will. All right, we're gonna do a number. What do you guys want to chat about though? We're gonna do a number just because I feel like it's the most fair. You don't have to really know me. I'm not, there is no way. No. I am not recording myself. I cannot sing at all. Singing freaks me out. There's a bar down the street hiring, and you thought about picking up some shifts to support your makeup habit. Dude, go for it. I like it because, well, the man doesn't get his hands on my money. Let's just say that. Or the you know, like, damn the man. Not my man, the man. Yeah, the man doesn't get his hands in my pockets on that one. So, and they're pretty good to me. I do my makeup. I make sure I look kind of cute. So, 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. I'm so far from 1,000. I'm happy to have 300. I didn't think I was ever going to make it. All right, I'm going to write down a number. We're going to do, I'm going to let you guys pick the numbers. Like what numbers we're choosing from. So what numbers do you want to choose from? And then I'll write down a number between those numbers. So give me a set of numbers. Gina, give me a set of numbers to have people pick from. Give me this number to that number. You're only up to about 400. Well, this is my 300 subscriber. Okay, 500 to 700. All right. I'm thinking of a number to write down, and then I will have you guys guess. 500 to 700. And it is not going to be anything with the 13. Keep that in mind, you guys, because that's always my go-to number, so it would be way too easy for people to get that. And that's why I had Gina pick a random set of numbers, because, yeah. So we're doing 500 to 700. One guess each, you guys. Whoever is the closest. We're going to do whoever's the closest. We're not even going to say whoever's the closest without going over. Whoever is the closest to the number is going to win. So 500 to 700, everybody gets one guess. I'm going to give you guys like a minute, and then whoever gets it, gets it. And then we can decide if we want to go through the little bag or not. Because so far, everybody's wanted it to be a surprise. Again, they're not super high-end products. There are a few nicer products in there. Okay, I see 657, 555, 667, 543, 699, 623, 514. Is that everybody? Do we have everybody's number in? I think I got everybody in. I'm bad with numbers, you guys. So yeah. 639. Can you guys, I'm sure you guys can see it. So we're gonna figure out who is the closest. And that would mean I'd have to do maths. Who we got is the closest, you guys. Do you guys see who the closest is? I see Priscilla's pretty close. It's Lorena. Oh yeah, so Lorena's got 623. I was looking at over, not under. I'm a dingbat. So Lorena got it. Lorena, do you want to see what you won, Miss Lorena? I'm excited. This is Lorena's first time winning with me. No, I can't get my chat to stay where I want it. Lorena, do you want to see what you want, or do you want it to be a surprise? No, I can't get my chat to stay. And you guys, make sure you message me on Instagram. Tragedy6996 is my Instagram. I know Ashley already sent me a message. She got the white bag. Who got the second bag? I'll remember here in a second. Nicole got the second bag. And Lorena wants a surprise too. So everybody's getting a little surprise bag. They're all, I showed you guys before, they're all little beauty subscription size bags. So there are two of them. One's an Ipsy bag, one's an Allure bag, and one's like a random bag. I don't want to show you guys, but it's the same size as an Ipsy bag. And they are all full. It'll be a small flat rate box of little random makeup type stuffs. So I'm super excited to be able to send those out. Everybody send me a DM on Instagram with your address and all that information so I can get them out. Be patient with me. I don't know what days I'm going to. Thank you so much for dropping in, Missy. We're super happy that you joined us tonight. It's the why are we singing Survivor, Gina? The eye of the tiger. I think she just wants me to sing stupid songs because I do it. She knows I will. But Gina, seriously, we need to get together one of these days, because I was at Tampa at the Pegasus on, what day did I go? Sunday I was at the Pegasus. So I don't know if you know where that's at. It's right off North Florida Ave, next door to Ravens and Rockers. So I know I had to have been pretty doggone close to you being there. I know I was close to you. I don't know if I'm closer to at home or if I'm closer to you when I'm in Tampa. I think I'm closer to you when I'm in Tampa, which is not all that often. I'm constantly like picking glitter flecks off my makeup desk. Does anybody else have to do that? Good night, Priscilla. Oh, that's Lorena's song. Nice. Because she's a survivor. Now that totally put another song Survivor in my head that I don't like anywhere near as well. But all right, you guys, I guess we are going to call it a night. Everybody's having to head out, and this has been quite long. What do you guys want to do for our next? She's a wildcat. Nice. I like it. What do you guys want to do for our next live? Do you have a tag or something we can chit chat about for our next live? Like any suggestions? Or not even necessarily our next live. Do you guys have video ideas you want me to do? You guys know I got the new ColourPop collection, so I'll be doing that something with that soon. I don't know what. I need to get off my butt and do the look that Dom challenged me. Dom from the Glamour Brothers challenged me to a while ago. And it's a big makeup look. So I haven't got around to doing it because work, every day I have off, I end up getting called in. So any suggestions for our next live, you guys? I'm going to turn this guy off. See, now the lighting is really bad. My skin looks really bad in that lighting, but I don't care. I know, I'm thinking too. I like doing the little tags. I do have one more I want to do, but I'm kind of saving that one. It's another one that you're supposed to do around Halloween, but you don't have to because I'm weird. Gina, if you think of anything, let me know. I'll obviously probably be doing a look with Blue Blood too, of course, once I eventually get it. So frustrated it's not here yet. And I haven't even gotten a shipping confirmation. Nicole, you get a confirmation for the Blue Blood. Was it you that said you had already ordered Blue Blood and got it today? I'm pretty sure it was. But I haven't even gotten a shipping confirmation yet. But like for my mystery box, I got a shipping confirmation and then it was on my porch the next morning. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I'm curious because basically nobody has gotten a shipping confirmation that I know, but people are obviously getting their pallets. So I'm a little curious if anybody got a confirmation or if they just kind of showed up, you know? And that's fine. Like we're getting ready to sign off here anyway. They said an extra 5 to 7 business days for that collection. I can understand that. I can. I wish I would have heard something by now about it, you know? Like I wish I would have, like I like knowing what's going on personally. All right, you guys. So if you think of an idea for the next time we go live, let me know. I don't know if it'll be this week or next week. I just figured it'd be a fun way to do these little giveaways for 300. So I will talk to you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.